YouTube, what is up? Jl'hoops back with another video. I don't need Jimmy on the show, straight talk about basketball. The topic I'm talking about today is the undefeated Cavs. Gotta talk about them because they've been surprised this season. So I want to talk about them down below. But before I start the video, like, comment, subscribe to Jl'hoops to Casey on and follow us with Jl'hoops. I don't talk too much, so let's get started. Alright, so we gotta talk about it. The most surprising team in the East. We gotta talk about this team that surprising a lot of people. We gotta talk about a team that going over expectations. I know this team was a top 5 team. I knew they're gonna be a top 5 team in the East, most definitely. If you look at one of my standings video, I said they're gonna be top 5. The team I'm talking about is Cleveland Cavaliers. They went over expectations right now. They are currently 16-1 right now. As me recording this video, they're 16-1. But right now, the Cavs are having an amazing start of the season. And we got to talk about it. But I want to know the Cavs are really legit. I want to know down below. The Cavs are legit. Are they contenders or just pretending? Because the season playoffs are a whole different thing. Now, the East is wide open. Now, the East is very wide open with the only, I say, Celtics are the favorites. I still count the Celtics as the favorites too in the East. I think a lot of people count the Celtics as the favorite to win the East and say the best team in the NBA, basically. But who is the second best team in the East? Who could meet the Celtics Conference Finals? There's a lot of question about that. Now, the Cavs, I feel like, is that team. Because you look at all the other teams, you got Knicks, who's still trying to find their identity. With that trade with Cat and all the other stuff, they're still trying to find that team. They're still trying to do chemistry. Bucks are out. Sixers are cooked. Then you got Pacers. They're not there, no. Definitely not there. You got Magic, maybe Magic, but I feel like they'll have a creator. That's the only thing. I don't feel like they have a creator, a playmaker guy. That's the only thing with me. And I feel like they need another scorer other than Paulo, because I think Wagner needs the ball more in his hand. So I really don't see how Wagner play off the ball. That's the only thing with me and Magic. I feel like they need someone that could set those guys up, or just a guy could be a third guy. They don't need the ball in his hand. So kind of like that. But other than that, to me, when I talk about that, I was talking about the Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers who have one of the best seasons right now. They're currently 16-1, and it was like 15-0. 15-0 until they lost to the Celtics. Until they lost to the Celtics who broke the winning streak. And now, to me, I think the Cavs definitely bought the same team, and with one of the best coaches, they got Kenny Gaston, who should not got fired from the Nets. Don't know why, but not talking about that. One of the best coaches, and they got same team. Now we gotta talk about Donovan Mitchell, the man, Donovan Mitchell. I think he in the running MVP. I think he in that running. I don't think he gonna win, but I think he in that running. Best shooting guard in the game, no debate. Best shooting guard in the game, who averaged 24 points a game, shooting around 40% field goal, 25% field goal, and he's shooting around 40% for 3. Around 35% for 3. Now, Donovan Mitchell have an amazing season so far. And he's doing great, Donovan Mitchell do. Now, only thing is, can he provide that at the playoffs and do what he has to do to bring this team up? But that's the only thing is, not that, just that. Now we got to talk about Darius Garland, who averaged 20.6 points a game, who averaged 7 assists more, or shooting 40% from field goal and shooting around 37% from 3. Now, the only thing with Darius Garland is, can he actually bring his game to the next level? Because right now, Darius Garland played like an all-star this year. Last year, we get it. He had one of the worst injuries, that face injury and stuff, that jaw injury, that hurt him a lot. I get that. And he was on and off, and I get it. But this season, he's been playing like an all-star. Playing like the Darius Garland we saw 2 years ago when he brought the Cavs back to that play-in. Before Donovan Mitchell came. So he looking like that. But can it just provide back to the playoffs? Because Darius Garland is one of them X Factor. He's the second best player on this team. And if he could do what he's doing right now in the playoffs, that's a whole different thing. Or dangerous. I think that thing about it is because Darius Garland definitely outside top 15 point guard. Top 10, no, but top 15, yes. In a dark horse, he actually could be in that top 10. But at the same time, like for example, look at Tyrese Halliburton. Not gonna talk about him this season. That's another video I'm gonna talk about soon. But look what he did in the playoffs. Tyrese Halliburton, Tyrese Maxey had amazing playoffs. If Darius Garland could do what they did, or Jeff Butler did, he can provide that and make Cavs more dangerous. The other X factor, Evan Mobley. who averaged 18 points a game, who averaged 18 points a game, averaged 18 points a game, and had 1.8 blocks. So on 8 rebounds per game. Now, I don't think Evan Mobley is he can space out. If he could have all this stuff right there. That's the only thing to me. If he could space out and have the other stuff, that could make his game more versatile, make his game more dangerous. Because Evan Mobley is a great insider. But you have two bigs who are actually great on the paint. And it just don't mix up with me. Because Jared Allen's a good one. Who playing like a defensive player of the year. But it's just someone said they both play the paint more. So I just say like out the paint. Because I still think this problem with this team is a wing position. And I get it. They have Curtis LeVert. Or they have Curtis LeVert. They have Isaac Cole. They have all those other wings. George Niang. I just don't see that enough. Now, maybe they could trade for a guy like Jimmy Grant. Maybe a guy like that would be good. Or Robert Covington. Or somebody, a wing position, I could just fit that team. Jimmy Grant would be great for that team. That's the only thing to me. And Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson would be perfect. Cam Johnson would be awesome. Now, only thing is, you look at this team, they're top 10 in offense, number 1 in offense, and top 10 in defense. They're a good team. Look at Kenny Atkinson changed this role of this team. They were the same team last year. Remember, the Cavs were one away to win to be a top 3 seed. They were 48 last year, and they were 1 win away. A lot of injuries happened last year. They still got 48 wins. And the year before, they got 51. Now, the thing about it is, could they provide the playoffs? I don't know. That's the only question to me. I don't know. Because I would say this. Contenders and you got favorites. To me, the favorites are Celtics. I think Celtics are the best team in the NBA. No bias, no nothing. Celtics are the best team in the NBA. I think no one could afford them more, and definitely when they're healthy. That I'll say healthy wise too, Celtics. But if you look at anybody in the East right now, I would say Cavs or not pretenders. I'll say it in the middle, cause we don't know yet. Cause if they could pick it up, I'll say contenders. But I don't say favorites like the Celtics. I will say most definitely like, if I had to say, not like OKC, but they're in that category with the Mavs, the Nuggets, they're in that category with that Knicks. That's the only thing with me. So the Cavs can actually get there. To me, if the conference final, I could see them being in there. I could see them getting there. But it's actually play out to a whole different scenario. So if they show up, maybe it's a whole different thing. So I could see it. Kenny Atkinson is a great, good coach. Now, you got to get props to Kenny Atkinson because he looking like coach of the year right now. So you got to get props to that. So the only thing is, is Evan Mobley got to be X Factor right there. So I think they are contenders. But right now, I don't know if they can make that far. I could say maybe call finals. That I could say. That's the first I could say. Other than that, nothing else. Nothing else really. Even if they make a trade, I don't think enough with how good the Celtics are. But the Cavs are a good talented team. Give them the flowers right now. Give them a pop right now. Pops up for the Cavs starting this 15-0. But contenders, I don't know about that. Because it reminds me of Utah Jazz when Utah Jazz was the first seed. And that year with Don Mitchell. Remind me of that. But right now, how the East is wide open for them to make all finals. And it can make it happen. They get top 2, I think they could get it. Because if you look at the East, I already said it. Bucks are done. Sixers are done. Pacers, no. Miami, no. Then you got Knicks. Knicks are the only one I say that could maybe get above them. But no. So that's the only thing to me. But hey, we gotta wait and see, right? So my thing is, I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. What do you think about the Cavs? What do you think of the Cavs this season? Do you think they're contenders, pretenders, or do you think they're favorites? Where you category them? But before I go though, like, comment, subscribe to Jl'hoops, turn notifications on, and follow us for the Unstoppable. You guys have a great day. I'm out.